Guten Morgen, Deutsch 2. Es ist Mittwoch, den 4. November. Dritte Stunde. Sag Guten Morgen. Again, Guten Morgen. You hear that? Guten Morgen. We're talking about dative. We've already learned one reason things are dative. It's the indirect object, somebody getting or receiving something. Looking at this sentence. Ich kaufe seinem Bruder eine Karte. Ich kaufe seinem Bruder eine Karte. Ich kaufe seinem Bruder eine Karte. What's my verb in that sentence? Kaufe. That's my action. Now we have three other things. We have ich, we have Bruder, and we have Karte. When we have three nouns like that, we have somebody verbing, we have something being verbed, and then that third thing is usually getting or receiving the action of the verb. And we can use this with give or buy or give a present. We'll see that a lot. So who's giving? Ich. Ich changes when it's not the subject. It'll go to mich or mir. I changes when it's not the subject in English. Changes to me. Yeah? If I say give me the bread, I don't say give I the bread, I change it to me. Do the same thing in German. So if you see ich, that's the subject. That's your nominative. So ich. In the sentence, ich kaufe seinem Bruder eine Karte, which is accusative. So we have two left. Bruder und Karte. What's being given? Who or what is being given or being bought? Karte. The Karte is the direct object. It's the accusative thing. Sorry, there are two words for the same thing. Which leaves us with Bruder. Why is that dative? Because it's not buying. Brother's not being bought. Brother is getting or receiving. It's indirectly related to the verb kaufe. Doesn't work when your sleeve's down. Bruder is dative because Bruder is getting or receiving the action of the verb. Ich gebe meinem Vater das Brot. Who's giving? Ich. What am I giving? Bread. To whom? Meinem Vater. Yeah, I give my dad bread. Dad is dative. Dad is getting or receiving. That's our first reason. You are now about to learn a new reason things are dative. Any noun that follows these 8 words in German is automatically dative. You don't have to give another reason. They are called dative prepositions, and the easiest way to remember them is through song. Anybody know how to waltz? Carson, you don't know how to waltz? Nobody taught you how to waltz? What? 60s? Talk about 1820s. So you've probably heard this song before. Let's put it over here. It's called the Blue Danube Waltz. Let's turn it. You don't know? Waltz is easy. It's a 1, 2, 3. Why is it lagging so much? Did you catch any of those?
No.
Any of those? Say it with me. Aus. Aus. Say it again. Aus. Aus. Let's go back to the screen for the folks at home. Aus. Auser. So, out of, from, aus. Have we seen aus before?
Yeah.
In, can you think of a phrase or a sentence? Ich komme aus. Yeah? Ich komme aus Iowa. In the sentence, ich komme aus Iowa, you were using dative. Iowa is dative. But we don't call it the Iowa, right? Ich komme aus dem Iowa, because that's silly. But what if you wanted to say, I'm from the United States? Ich komme aus den Vereinigten Staaten. In that instance, we would change die Vereinigten Staaten or die USA to den, because it's dative plural. Fun fact. Außer is our next one. Say it with me. Außer. 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 With, near, at is by. Außer by. Say them with me. Außer by. Außer by mit. Außer by mit. Nach seit von zu. Außer by mit. Nach seit von zu. Here are the rest. With is mit. After is nach. Like Schule, right? If I'm saying after school, Schule is die Schule. But the phrase after school is nach der Schule. Why? Because it's dative. Why is Schule dative? Because it's after nach. All right? You don't have to break down the sentence. You don't have to think who's giving what to whom. It's dative because it's after that. Okay? Say them with me. Aus. Außer. Bei. Mit. Nach. Seit. Von. Zu. Now sing. Außer. Bei. Mit. Nach. Seit. Von. Zu. Außer. Bei. Mit. Nach. Seit. Von. Zu. Außer. Bei. Mit. Nach. Seit. Von. Zu. Außer. Don't fall asleep. Sing. Do we need music? Yeah. You will never forget these 8 words. If you remember anything from German, you will remember the dative prepositions. Go ask somebody who's taken German what the dative prepositions are. I dare you. And I promise if they remember they are dative prepositions, that's the first step. They'll tell you aus, außer, bei, mit, nach, seit, von, zu. It's a 1, 2, 3, yeah. One. I learned how to polka, and polka is just a fast waltz. Do you know how to polka? Polka is just...
Why do you think polka?
You've never polkaed?
No.
You've never lived? Yeah? The band she rides with? You've never polkaed? What? We need right? No, we're not touching each other. Self-serve by Mitch, Knoxite, Bonsu. Self-serve by Mitch, Knoxite, Bonsu. Self-serve by Mitch, Knoxite, Bonsu. Gegenüber means across from. It's also one. Yo! Gegenüber is also a dative preposition, but it's not often used. It means across from. Gegenüber der Straße would be across the street. Aus außer bei mit, nach Zeit von zu. When you get here tomorrow, before we blue kit or do anything else, I'm going to give you a sheet of paper with 1 through 8 listed on it. And we are going to take that quiz until we all get 100%. Aus außer bei mit, nach Zeit von zu. Yeah, at the end, when we all get it right. The first few, I'll just throw away. Unless tomorrow we show up and you all are able to write down. Flip your sheet of paper over. See if you can write down the 8 dative prepositions. Starts with aus. All right, folks at home, we're going to do some practice exercises. I hope you enjoyed watching me dance around the room and liked our fun singing. My mask isn't straight. Okay, that's what I look like with the mask. Cheers.